enemy that we have today, as far as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I know it's not natural, and you know it's not natural in that sense to feel fear. We're natural. Oh, we got some water coming in. But we'll be okay. It's not getting that out anymore. And you know that water is purifying? Fear is the worst enemy that we have, but entire submission to God and His messenger will remove this fear. That's what we want to offer to you as your brothers. Here you see we don't have a Mexican nation of Islam and a black nation of Islam. It's one nation of Islam. We don't have a Chinese and Asian nation of Islam or a sector where those brothers go, where those sisters go. We are one, and we're proving to you that we can coexist with one another when we agree on truth. So I'll leave you with this. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and this is our home, says to us that our first step is to give back to the white man his religion, his church, and his name. Not the teachings of Jesus. They've never represented Jesus to you and I. They've represented death to you and I. They've offered us slavery or death, and accepting their way and their system and coming up under their tutelage and accepting their image of themselves as our God. They never really introduced us to Jesus. Because how could Jesus say the truth will set you free and they're making us all slaves? Man. And you may not know this, but if black people weren't the first or only ones made slaves, you were put in the worst condition, but they began the process with the native and the Mexican people that they found here in the Western Hemisphere. That's right. We don't even know what happened to us. We had colonies of black and brown people set up in Mexico, set up in Central America to protect one another from the same enemy. Something has happened where we lost that knowledge and that connection, and it's not by accident. And the enemy rules us because when we were babies, he taught us that he was the man. That's right. And we fear him like we ought to fear only God. So we've got to get rid of his religion, his church, and his name. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said these three are chains of slavery that hold us in bondage to them. We are free when we give up the above three. We don't have to give up Jesus. We have to give up the lie of Jesus. We don't have to give up our blackness, our Hebrewness. We don't have to give up our Islam. We have to give up the lie. You don't have to give up your career. You just got to give up the lie. And ain't that something? You didn't think you come here a Muslim. You thought you were going to hear black talking black stuff. Truth is black. That's right. Because blackness is the origin of all life. Whether it's brown, red, yellow, or white, all of it begins in the blackness of the womb of a woman. And you may not know this, but even the whitest woman has a triple dark womb. All life begins in blackness. So don't run from that. We're not talking about color because black is not a color. It's the origin from which all color comes. Without black, you can't have red, you can't have brown, you can't have yellow. We're not telling you to accept the color. We're not telling you to accept the religion. We're asking you to think and use your rational mind. And then just accept the truth. Bear witness to the truth. Live in tune and in harmony with the truth, and then you'll have joy. Then you'll have peace. And the only thing that breaks our peace is lies. That's the enemy of our weapon. And our weapon is we hurl truth at falsehood till it knocks out its brain. And we're offering you a brainwashing today. I knew it, they told me. And Muslims are going to get you. Oh, you already got. Because when something's dirty, what do? You clean it. All of us need a brainwash. The enemy did that in a negative way. He removed the knowledge of who we are. We're cleaning the impurities of their lives and replacing it with the truth so you can be yourself, accept your own, and be yourself. I thank you, Los Angeles, as I preach In the Virginia words of peace,